Welcome, guys. Welcome back. We're here.
Yes.
Aviary Session.
Yes, where the energy is soft.
The truth is, no, that's not it yet. The energy is soft.
The energy is soft.
The combos are real.
And the truth is always right.
There we go. We're going to get it, guys.
We are.
Anyway, welcome.
Welcome to Aviary Session.
Thank you so much for coming tonight. We appreciate you being here.
Yes.
Also, we got to thank our sponsors. Well, not necessarily our sponsors, but we love them to be a sponsor. Tabitha, Miss Tabitha Brown. We love this wine.
Yes.
So if you want to sponsor us, by all means, you can send us some more wine.
Yes.
We would love that.
Yes.
It's very good. So, hello there, Miss Tabitha Brown. We love it. And we just want to kind of say thank you guys for watching us. I mean,
yes, we appreciate it.
We do appreciate it.
Yes, definitely.
You know, I feel like in this season, it's come to a part. It's come to a interesting time when it comes to friends.
Yes. Yes.
And people.
Yes.
And being friends.
Yes.
Even work people.
Especially work people.
I really want to kind of dive in a little bit tonight about let me just talk about a little bit of our aesthetic tonight. So as you see, we're not in a hot tub tonight. We are actually in another area of the aviary. We are where there are birds.
We're always surrounded by birds.
There's going to be
birds are there regardless
of where we are. So the aviary is always here around us, surrounding us. And but we're not in a hot tub tonight because you know what? It's a little bit of different aesthetic. And I wanted to kind of dive into a little bit about friends in the workplace.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Friends in the workplace. Are they really friends? Are they foes? What are they?
Frenemies.
Frenemies. There you go. That's what they are.
Frenemies. And you know, I don't know if that's a thing with just the younger group of people.
Like, are people in the workplace your friends, period? Like, are we expecting too much? Are we giving them more than what they are deserving of? Are we giving them that title and they're not really worthy of it? Like, most likely. Your friends are not your friends in the workplace for the most part, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, you know, we as grown-ass women have a responsibility to try and be friends.
Yeah.
And mentor.
Yes, mentor, exactly. Show up like we want someone to have shown up for us.
Yeah.
When we were starting off in whatever field we're in.
Right.
For sure.
For those younger women out there. However, I feel like there's always an agenda when it comes to other women.
Yeah. I feel like I was telling Joy, I feel like we live in a time where we are just so accepting of bad behavior. And where we encourage bad behavior or encourage people to do less than what is expected. And that's okay. And that we live in a time of just fearing retaliation if we speak up for what's right and silencing what we know is right because bad behavior is what's accepted.
Yeah. That's crazy, y'all.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, we live in a time where why do we want to step up and do our best? Because the people who do the least are the ones who are praised the most.
Wow.
So do you guys feel like you experience that in the workplace where
say that again?
Where there's no reason to do the best because when you do less, you're praised for that. And that's okay. And it's okay to do less than your best.
So mediocrity is being
say it, girl.
Mediocrity is being literally
promoted, praised, accepted, what have you. And I feel like for those who are listening, I must speak to our Black women, where we just always rise ahead. We are the standard. So how does that make you feel when we say like mediocrity is accepted, that's now the standard? Because I feel like for me as a Black woman, that's a really hard idea to get behind. I'm going to do what's best for everybody, but you're going to accept the next one who's doing less? I just can't get behind that.
That's real tough.
I just stand there behind the girl.
That's real.
Yeah. I mean, Miss Joy over here has the benefit of working for herself, so she is the gold standard. But
I do what I can.
She does. She does. But I feel like at my job, especially, and I'm sure a lot of Black women can relate, where you are the only Black woman or only Black person in your environment.
But that hasn't been, but that hasn't been my always thing. I've just recently become someone around my own boss.
Yeah.
I worked for a organization before.
Were you the only Black woman there?
No. However, I was the only Black woman. Delicately. I was. I've learned to, you don't talk bad about yourself.
Amen to that. Yes, you're right.
I don't, and I love that my wife was actually great with her. However, when you have a person that is there that is absolutely dead set against you because you're a Black woman, because of their interactions or their perceptions of Black women, due to the fact that they might have had a run-in with a Black woman who might have slept with their husband, and now they see you as the enemy.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna lose it.
Not at all.
It really does.
No.
So I see that we have to be very mindful of of protecting our well-being when it comes to being employed, especially now because it's kind of rampant out there when it's all it's okay to not be fair.
Exactly. It's okay for what it's accepted that doing the right thing is not always what's done.
Right.
And people are okay with that.
Right.
And I think that, for me, that really affects my moral compass because I'm going to always do what is the right thing because the golden rule of life is to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Yeah. And I just feel like that's not what is expected, accepted, or done in the workplace anymore. And that's difficult. Like, man, that's hard.
Yeah. No, it is. And I know this is a heavier conversation than the norm of relationships with them. But I feel like this is an important one because this is livelihood now. We're talking about people's livelihood. Yeah. We're talking about
a lot of things that I feel like Black women go by. Like studies show that Black women are the most educated women in the field, in whatever field that may be. Whatever field that may be. And so, that changes the dynamic of, what's happening in your office, in whatever environment that you work in. Right. And so, when you are the most educated person in your office, but yet you are treated the least, and that's acceptable and that's okay, that could be a problem. Right. Yeah. That can definitely be a problem.
So, I throw out to you guys, what has there ever been you've been in a job that has completely, you love the job, but the politics. The politics of navigating a space that normally would be fine. Yeah. But because you're a Black person or, because you're a gay person or you're not the standard.
You're not the standard. Exactly.
Now you have to go through hoops, or you have to do certain tricks, or you have to do certain things to be more palatable to the organization or to the business or whatever it may be. Think on it. Yeah. We want you to chime in. We want to hear what those experiences sound like.
Yeah. You guys experience those things. Do you experience situations where you're right in a situation? You know that what you're seeking, what you're standing on, what you've done is correct, but you're being made to feel that that's not correct. That's wrong. Your way is not correct. Simply because it doesn't go with what everybody else wants to think, believe, what have you, or simply just because of the color of your skin. Because I feel like the racism in the office is much more overt now. You know, and I will tell Joy, you can be straight up with me. You can tell me straight up that we're not doing this. I don't like your ideas because you're black. That's not what we're doing with.
Your light skin is good hair.
That's okay, girl. It don't matter because when everybody else is way lighter skin, it don't matter. It does not.
So say that. So I need people to understand that because I think a lot of people feel like, oh, but you're Joy, you're light and good hair and this and that and the other and light eyes. What do you mean?
No, doesn't matter.
Darling,
girl.
it does not matter. Because
No.
you know what? Because they, again, when it comes down to it, what's the one drop rule?
One drop.
One drop, you are an African American person.
Yeah.
You are African American. So
Yes.
she got good hair. She's light. It does not matter. That is a black woman in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
And I need people to understand that.
Yeah.
They try to minimize
Yes.
when you're light or if you have a good hair.
And make it like it's easier.
Yes.
It's what have you. No, it's actually harder.
Thank you.
When you're light skinned
Thank
or
you.
when you're pretty or when you have good hair.
Thank you.
It's harder. Because at the end of the day, you're still darker than everybody else who's giving you a hard time, who wants to give you microaggressions and be passive aggressive and call you aggressive
Right.
and say that
Angry
you're
black.
doing things. You're the angry black woman.
Right.
Like, no.
Because
it
again,
doesn't matter.
what do we all put down as our race when we say it? Regardless of what we're mixed with, it always comes down to what? Black, right?
Yes, period. Yeah.
I identify as a black woman. Bottom line. What do you identify as?
Black woman. Don't matter the color of your skin, you're still black woman.
I'm still black woman.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I try to get over and say I'm true or more racist.
When the racist is still black, let me
But one
tell
of
you.
them is still gonna be black.
Yes.
Trust me. But even when you do that though, they still.
So what kind of experiences have you
Yeah.
guys had? Do you guys experience this in your workplace? If you don't experience it, I'm thankful for you. But what environment do you work in? What industry do you work in that you feel that you don't experience that? Do you own your own business? You know, do you work for somebody else?
Y'all hired?
Yeah, right. Can I get a job? Where do I submit my application? Yes, no, because I find that, especially being a nurse, like, I always end up being the only black nurse who's there. You know, I would love to work with other black nurses, but I always end up being the only black nurse, you know. So it's difficult. It's very difficult. And then especially working in cosmetic surgery, you know, like, sisters are the gold standard. Black women are the gold standard. People's inspo pics are black women. But granted, we have some black women who come, but the majority are other women who want to look like black women. So, you know, it's difficult. It's hard because it's like you want to look like us, you want to be like us, but you still don't like us. Like, go make that make sense.
Make that make sense.
Make it make
Oh
sense.
my goodness. It is making sense. But yeah, I just want to kind of hear what you guys your comments on that and how your feelings are, because it's as we navigate where we're at now, especially in this realm of political unrest. I really want to kind of hear what's happening out there.
Yeah.
I know we're not the only ones doing it.
No.
We can't do it.
No. But I feel like, I feel like because of where our world is politically, it's a trickle down effect. And so what happens at the top trickles down to the bottom. And so because it's okay for certain people at the top to speak certain ways, that's what flows over into our workplace. And it's like, you know, then when something happens, you know, we're already in a place where as black women, we have to like be the best to get half the acceptance.
Right.
We have to do twice as much for
Do
half of
good.
the
Yep.
half of the praise of what it is that we're doing. And that's such a hard place to be in, and it's just worse right now. I really feel like it's very difficult. You know, and I think we always do what black women are gonna do. We're gonna stand up and hold our head high and do what's
We're
right.
gonna grind.
Always that.
We're gonna grind.
Always that.
We're
And
gonna
that's what
figure it out.
separates us and makes them hate you even more, girl.
We're gonna figure
But
it out.
yes, it is. It's a very difficult place to be in. So I just wonder, like, do you guys experience those same things? Do you experience those same things in your workplace? And again, if not, what environments do you work in that you feel rise above that, or you create your own environment? Like, tell us about those.
So, with that, also, I do want to throw it out there that I would love to talk to some political folks. Those people run for office.
Yes.
Different offices and things like that. Because, again, I think this political climate is very volatile and spicy right now.
Yes.
I would love for some of our political people, those that are running for different districts in the city council, those that are running for supervisors of the county, those that are running for, what have you. I would love for you to chime in or come on and talk to us.
We want to give you guys a platform to speak because in the community, Black women are the highest voting generation genre that you want to say. We are, and that is who we are appealing to, is to Black women. That is our primary audience. So yes, any political people out there who want to come and who want to come have a platform to speak on, we definitely welcome you to come join us.
Again, we're not messy. We're not those, this ain't, we'll make sure we don't put you on Aviary After Dark.
No.
Because we're going to be messy. But I definitely want to hear from those folks that are running for different political offices, and I want to hear what you want to change, and how are you going to help
for the Black community. Like, what is it that your goals are? Come talk to us about, Black people voting. We're like, across the board, we're generally the lowest population of people to be voting. So what can we do to encourage our Black people to vote? Vote locally. Vote at your local areas. That that has so much more of an input than even at a federal level because it's impacting your actual community.
Right here.
So we encourage that. We want to encourage you. So if you're watching and you want a platform to come share what your platform is, come join us for sure. Yes.
With that, we're going to take a quick break.
Yes.
And kind of transition to talking about a little something else. When it comes to, we know we're not talking about dating. However, we were looking at the roast of Kevin Hart.
Yes. Have you guys checked in and seen that?
And we want to talk a little bit about it.
Yeah.
We want to kind of see what you guys' take on it was.
Yes.
What kind of, what was the feels on that?
Yes. What were your feels on the roast of Kevin Hart, y'all?
Yeah.
So we'll catch you guys. We'll be back in just a few minutes with Aviary Sessions. So see you guys soon.
Thank you so much. And all that. We are back. So, talking about the roast of Kevin Hart, guys.
Yeah. What did you guys think about it?
I mean, let's keep it all the way 100. So, we saw all the fanfare with Tom Brady coming in, The Rock, and all that. Cat Williams.
Now, let's just start off talking about Cat Williams because, I saw this stuff before I watched it about, such a surprise. Cat shows up. Kevin had no idea. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tat Brown. We love it.
We love it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
But I saw this stuff ahead of time about it was such a surprise that Cat was there, and Kevin Hart was so grateful he was there. But I mean, I feel like Cat was a paid entertainer just like everybody else. Like, you knew he was gonna be there. But at the end of the day, if y'all want to squash your beef in whichever way possible, I'm here for that too. I'm here for that too.
For sure.
But let's not act like Cat wasn't collecting a paycheck to be there.
That part.
Exactly. Like many others were.
So, my thing is, are we faking it to make it? In this day and age, we have to fake it to make it.
Are we going with the flow and letting stuff slide just because?
Right.
Because, we're having this conversation, and I was telling Joi, like, from an old school comedy point of view, because I love me some comedy, I feel like, back in the day, 80s, 90s, even the early 2000s, you just listen to good comedy, and it was just funny, and it can be racist, and it can be, a whole lot of things, but it's just comedy. But in this day and age, do we live in a time where it can just be comedy? Because, there was, with the host with Shane and with Tony Hinchman, there was a lot of conversations about that. The George Floyd comments, there's a lot of comments about that. Like, is that just comedy, or is there underlying overt racism involved in that? Like, so what do you guys think about that? What are your thoughts on that?
And was it disrespectful?
Right.
Was it over the line? So I feel like at times there was a bit. They went right up to the line.
Yes.
Tap danced over it and came back.
I mean, I told Joy, I was looking for Regina Hall to how should I feel about it? Because Miss Regina Hall's face was saying everything she was feeling. And as Black women, we aren't hiding this face card. We cannot do that.
I'm gonna make sure I put a sidebar. I'm gonna show Regina's face when I gotta make sure I put it. I'm putting Regina's face on here, y'all, so y'all can see it. Cause
because she wasn't having the majority of what was happening.
The entire conversation, she was the whole time her face was telling on her.
Yes.
Like,
which I understand, because his face isn't hiding much either.
No,
so.
My face tells me all the time.
Yeah.
No, Regina Hall's face was like, I'm only here because Kevin is my friend, but this is some bullshit. Some bullshit. The entire time.
Yeah. Yeah. So what are you guys' thoughts about it? Did you find it as pure comedy, or did you find that there was some agenda behind what was being said throughout the process?
And like I said, there was paychecks being hacked. We know that.
For sure. Definitely.
It was cute, I guess you could say. The Rock showing up, flirting. I didn't understand the whole him flirting with his wife. Yeah. There's something about that.
Yeah. I mean, a lot apparently. Yes.
Like that was interesting. That was, and he went with it the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, go figure. Maybe he had to like make it known. I don't know.
Make it known.
No. Isn't this his wife?
I mean, what is there a circle? It was just sweet. It was right. It was just.
We're good to that topic. It was if y'all watched last week, you know what we mean.
About. It was just interesting that that was the theme.
Yeah.
That he would keep on going back and back, flirting with his wife.
Yeah.
And maybe it was just, what they do. Maybe it was just, banter
maybe
or whatever.
That's a thing. Yeah.
But I don't think my husband would be okay with that.
Right. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be.
I know my husband would.
Right, exactly. I know.
No, I know
Gary's not having that.
Gary's not having that. He ain't gonna have somebody sitting here talking about, oh, Joy, you know what to do with that. When
what you gonna do with that?
Right.
What you gonna do?
No goddamn thing.
Not at all.
Nothing. Because The Rock was literally saying all the innuendos and all the. I was like,
are y'all that close? Are you and Kevin that close?
I mean, I get it. It's a roast. I get it. But when does it become?
Is it a roast of Kevin or shooting his shot at Nico? I don't know.
Right. What was it?
Which one was it? I don't know.
That. Yeah.
That was Rock. What was it?
What was it?
Yeah. But anyway, so what was you guys' thought on it? Did you guys find it offensive? Did you find it funny? Was it pure comedy? Like, what do y'all think?
Was it as good as Tom Brady's roast?
Ooh, what's it? I don't know. Tom Brady's roast was fire. I loved it. Yes. Fire. Yeah. I wasn't questioning about any overt racism in Tom Brady's. So, I mean, there's that part.
No, there wasn't. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think?
And what do you guys think about that? So, in the fact that Tom Brady's roast, we all laughed at and it was funny, but I didn't feel overt racism in that one. So is the only way that Black people can have a roast is to be accepting of racism? To have those racist jokes? Is that the only way that we can be roasted and it be relevant?
That's a good
Can we have those jokes and roast without racism involved? I don't know.
Jackie, I love that question.
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah.
In all honesty, I don't know.
I don't know. Speak on it.
Because I feel like in every Black comic, they're making... I was feeling some kind of way for, what's her name, Cheryl Underwood.
Oh, like, my God.
It's not Cheryl's roast. Why are we roasting Cheryl every time we turn it? Let her husband die in peace, y'all.
Yeah,
Let that man jump off the bridge and do whatever he did and leave him alone.
my God.
I don't know.
Between that, talking about her husband and talking about how she looked and
yes.
What?
Like, really? Is that how we're treating our Black women? Like, please.
And, and I did appreciate Grandma Green coming up and saying, we're not going to let y'all talk about my Black women like this.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, Draymond.
But at the same time, It was a lot.
It was. I was like, this is not the roast of Cheryl Underwood, and why are we bringing her and all her fabulous Republicanness into this roast of Kevin Hart, please? Yes. Why? I mean, she is. She is.
She is.
She's a proud Republican.
You know, and Lizzo came out and did her damn thing.
She did. I love me some Lizzo.
I do too.
Yes, yes.
You know, I just, but again, when you're sitting there and you have these black women and you're hoping that it won't be this black woman back down.
Right. It wasn't even about the black women. It was the roast of Kevin Hart. So why are we roasting the black women? Why are we doing that? And again, like, why do we have to accept the racism just because it's the roast of Kevin Hart? Why can't it be about roasting some short men? Why can't it be about roasting them? Roasting men who make bad movies. Like, I don't know.
Well, they roasted them on that.
They did, but more about the black men.
They did.
Yes, yes. Like, I mean, you had Tony Hinchman. Really? Really? So I don't know. What's y'all's thoughts on it? Tell us, share with us.
Please. We'd love to hear it. We'd love to understand where you guys came from. Was it just all fun and games and laughs?
Was it just comedy?
Yeah. Or was it more? Did you guys, get a little deep in it? Like that. I like to laugh. I listen to comedy all the time. You know, I literally have Sirius XM and I'll listen to the comedy channels on road trips and things like that. But I also listen to Dateline. And my Dateline is everything. Girl, I will listen. Yes. My husband, I get on his nerves because I will listen. I'm like, oh no, I gotta listen to Dateline because Keith Morrison is on, and Lester Holt.
Is it bad that that's my like nighttime go-to to fall asleep? Really? I need me some Dateline or 2020 to fall asleep. Like, is that weird?
Forensic Files, Dateline.
I need to know all the ways. By the way, let me just tell you, Joy. If you ever need to kill somebody and get rid of the body, feed it to the pigs. Because pigs eat everything.
Wait, why did I just? Yes.
Y'all didn't hear it say that.
I was just telling Gary that. That's the best. They eat it all. Bones, meat, marrow, everything. Yes, feed it to the pigs. We'll find out. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. We digress
for a minute.
Okay.
But with that note, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a minute with Aviary Sessions, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I just want to thank everyone for watching our second episode. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, so we're reporting this. There's no video on this go around. But I did want to thank everybody for watching and joining us tonight. And by all means, drop us a DM, follow us, subscribe. We would love to hear from you. We would love to hear who would you like to see sit down with us and talk with us, and what do you think about the content so far. Until next time, have a great night. And this is Aviary Sessions, where the combos are real, the energy is soft, and the truth always rises. Thanks so much, and have a great night, great week. Bye.